Hello everyone, welcome back to the Overseer PC channel, the place where we test different hardware configurations and real-world gameplays. Today we're going to look at the GTX 1660 Super in Fortnite, and I know you guys have requested this a lot of times. Let's see if this runs stable at 240 FPS cap. We're going to be testing this in competitive settings, low and performance mode. This time around, we're going to be using the bang for the buck 11400F, the Core i5 11400F, pairing this one with the GTX 1660 Super. I mean, we could use the Ryzen 5600X, but that thing is really expensive. I mean, here in New Zealand, the 5600X cost about 520 New Zealand dollars, and the 11400F, which is still a 6-core 12 thread, only cost half of that. Anyway, before we proceed, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any of our videos. A lot of our viewers are actually not subscribed to the channel, so yeah, just click that button, guys. Yeah, just click it. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a quick look of our PC specifications. We'll be using the Core i5 11400F paired with an ASRock H510 motherboard. This is a pretty basic motherboard. We are using 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, 3600 megahertz, and the rest of the specs are in the description right now. Anyway, enough with the talk. Let's get on with the video. Let's go. Okay, we'll start off with competitive settings here. So basically everything on competitive setting low, apart from view distance set on epic. You do have Nvidia Reflex plus boost turned on in this setting. Anyway, here we go. Drop off, pretty standard drop off. FPS is about 220, but you know, we'll just disregard this part here. Normally it is the server that's loading, everything else is loading as well, so you'd expect that you've got like an FPS drop off here. I do like to keep this panning shot here. We do see that our FPS drops to about 180 something, 200, and it goes back up as we go back to the ground. So far indoors, it's pretty stable. We've got our GPU utilization at 65%, and this is because we have capped our FPS. There we go. Indoors, pretty stable. I'm happy with this one. Here, our CPU is really pushing it. It's about 42, oh, close to 4200 megahertz. It's very hot because we are using the stock cooler. And here we are outdoors, pretty stable. I'm happy, pretty stable. Frame times, pretty smooth and stable. And now we go for our forest run here. We do see a little bit of micro stutters, but they're pretty much negligible. GPU utilization now reaches about 89%. That's fine. Oh, that's that poor. Get off of me. So yeah, so our FPS does drop down, but it's still good. I mean, it dropped down to 220. I mean, there was some, if you look at the min max in the upper right there, I normally don't use that metric there because for me, guys, minimum and maximum FPS is just a frame. It's just a blimp. What's really important is the frame times. You do require a certain degree of FPS, which is in here. I mean, we're touching 240, but we do deviate. But in the end, the frame times are more important. You can see the frame times there. That's the graph there. You can see there was a little bit of stutter there. So any as I've always said, a little bit of those stutter means that you've got like an input lag. You know, if you were caught in a situation, whoa, where did that guy come from? Okay, got that guy off. If you're caught in a situation where, you know, it's the graph is just, you know, in the frame time graph says it's a bit stuttering. Oh, okay, we'll just try to get. Oh, I can't see the guy. Oh, whoa. Well, Our FPS is pretty stable, 230, 230. Frame times stable, so that's good. Oof. Oh. Okay, let's try low settings, like basically everything on low. We do have 100% render scaling, and we have Nvidia Reflex plus boost turned on because yeah, we need that boost. That reflex reduces input lag. So yeah, if you had that option there, as Nvidia Reflex plus boost, just turn it on all the time, especially for our games, Fortnite and any of our competitive games that we used. It's a very nice technology. For AMD, you have anti-lag, but I think that's based on the research, Reflex is a bit well, up-to-date technology. Alright, let's go. Alright, over here we got pretty solid 240 in here. We'll try to hunt that guy. Oh, that is a very smart move. Unluckily he jumped over to, well, try to hit me. Alright, that's pretty stable. We're using about 9 gigabytes of RAM here, which is I think more than what we normally use when we're doing our Fortnite runs, but I don't know, maybe it's just something to do with the processor. So we have the Core i5-11400F processor in here. It's still a 6-core 12-thread processor, same as the 5600X. 6-core 12-thread processor, but obviously the 5600X is faster in terms of IPC. Anyway, let's go through our forest run, standard forest run here. It's pretty stable, you guys, so it's pretty stable. Yeah, 240. We do have like a little bit of frames there that are dipping, but overall that's pretty stable in my eyes. A little bit of micro stutters, but negligible. So yeah, as we go through our landscape shot here, you know, we have a good view of the environment. Pretty stable as well, so I'm quite happy with this one. Our GPU utilization is about 85%, 86%. CPU meanwhile is still pushing it close to 4200 megahertz, which is the max of this processor. As we go through this one, it's pretty good. It's pretty stable. I think it's pretty stable. We got like 238, 234, just fine. Go through in here, different perspective. We're still maintaining our 240 FPS. I mean, it goes down, deviates, but overall it's still pretty good. 239. It's fine, guys. Alright, let's try to hit those guys there. Yep, hit them once. Try to hit them again, or hit it again. Ooh. Okay, we hit that guy a few times. I'll just try to choose some shots there. Okay, now you see that our FPS that drops down to 230, but for me that's still pretty good, guys. 219, still pretty good. I mean, yeah. I mean, we are running the 1660 Super. It's not that one of our faster cards, but it is a very good value card in this current climate. If you had like an old 1660 Super, it's quite good here. I mean, if you saw our gameplays with the modern RTX cards or the RX 6700 or 6800 cards, obviously you'll get more frame FPS, but 1660 Super is pretty good. I mean, we do have about 180 FPS there when we're going through the storm, but I mean, I'm happy with this one, guys. Yeah. There's a couple of guys here that are fighting it out. Oh, GPU utilization reached about 95% at that one point. So, yep, we're really, you know. Oops. Let's try to go up with this guy. Yeah. Oh, missed. Ooh. Right. Yeah, we're still going against this other guy here. Try to use some bricks, eh? Bricks. We'll use bricks. Yeah. counter that flame arrows. Here's that guy. Yeah, it's pretty stable guys. So with low settings, I'm happy with this one. Like literally that's don't have issues here. Yeah, you just try to find that guy. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, 110. Oh yeah, this is why I love this shotgun, man. I love the shotgun. Oh, picked up the golden shotgun here, so yep. Ooh. Hit him once. Try to break this one then. I can't see where the guy is going. See inside here? No, obviously not. Yeah, we did. We're trapped. We pretty much did. Yeah, we did. Okay, let's try performance mode. So we've set everything now on performance mode. And yep, the drop's pretty good. As you know, as what I've seen before in my previous tests, performance mode isn't quite there yet. In here in our planning shop, we've got about 150 FPS, around 60 FPS, but we'll just disregard this. This is we'll see how things go when we go down. And as always, with performance mode, the colors are a bit vivid and there are less details as well. Indoors, we've got about 240 FPS. GPU utilization is quite low with performance mode. It's about only 38%, 40%. Yeah, so the idea of performance mode is to actually push everything and maximum performance. But as I've said before, there are some inconsistencies with performance mode. Let's see if it's still present in here. So you can see a little bit of, oh, there you go, micro stuttering here and there. It's not that bad. I'll go around and go out for, yeah, there you go. There's another like micro stutter there. And our frame time, which is what I've seen before. But obviously performance mode has gotten better. There you go, another frame time spike. So it's not quite there yet, and this is why I wouldn't recommend performance mode for anyone at this stage. There you go, there's another frame time spike. So basically in all those spikes, basically there's a delay between the frames, and this could be very crucial on times wherein you're on a one-on-one or a clutch moment. So that unpredictability is one thing that I don't like about performance mode. So I think there you go, there's another frame time spike there. For me at this stage, it's just not, it's not ready. It's getting there, but it's not ready. At performance wise, you know, it is very consistent with its 240 FPS compared to our previous, well, not really. Now it's dropped down, but yeah, it's dropped down again. There you go. We'll drop down a bit. There's a few micro stutters here and there. Anyway guys, with all our 3 modes that we've tested so far, competitive, low, and performance mode, we can reach that 240 FPS most of the time. Although there are instances wherein we can't maintain it. It does drop down, deviate, and this goes for competitive, low, and even here in performance mode, this one really drops really low. This is what I don't like. Oh, performance mode, look at that. When you go through, your FPS drops really down low, 166. And yeah, so anyway, no matter which mode you pick, you will reach that 240 FPS. You can maintain it most of the time. It's stable most of the time, but there are just some of those instances where it will deviate and go down with the GTX 1660 Super. Obviously, this will be different if you use a much stronger card, but in this case, I'd be pretty happy. Although I would probably use the competitive settings and try to avoid performance mode at this stage. As what I've seen, it's because of the frame times are just not that consistent, and it's that unpredictability that I don't like. And you know, when you are playing competitive games, you want everything to be consistent. You want everything to be consistent. This is something to do with your muscle memory as well. You can time your shots. But if you get those frame time spikes, it makes your shot, you know, those crucial moments you can't hit, all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for our video today, guys. Oh, I don't know how I killed that guy, but anyway, that's it for our video. I might try running our 5600X with the GTX 1660 Super and see if we got the same results in the future. If you'd like me to do that, please comment down below. If you did enjoy our video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you on the next one.